Working?
It is working. How about that? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's fucking Monday night.
It is Monday night.
We're back on our home turf.
Yeah.
It's fucking...
Back at the old homestead.
It was a wild weekend. We'll get to that
It was
part.
a wild Saturday. It was a mild Sunday.
It was a mild ass Saturday night and Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. It's fun though. So
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, just a quick thank you to everybody who came out and saw us this weekend at Mid-Hudson Comic Con. We'll get into the con in our crapshoot. But yeah, thanks to everybody who we talked to. Anybody who's new watching the show for the first time tonight, maybe just followed us. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you're welcome.
Yeah. Yes. To anybody we probably hurt and offended.
I don't think so.
I was going to say, I'm not that sorry.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Don't be soft. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck them if they can't take a joke. Yeah.
Yeah. Goddamn right.
But we're back doing our thing here, and we watched a fucking classic, in my opinion.
Amazing.
Yeah. We watched Shaun of the Dead.
So easy to watch.
Yeah. I could. This is a movie I can pretty much almost recite, like verse, like
Yeah.
through the whole fucking thing.
Yeah. It's actually been quite a while since I've seen it. Like, as I was watching it, like, on the regular for a long time.
I do have to, like, hold on, because I don't want to burn myself out on it. So, like, maybe, like, once a year at this point.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I think I did burn myself out on it at one point, which is why it's been so long since I've seen it. But, goddamn, I love this fucking movie.
Yeah, it really, really is, like...
Be prepared. This is another episode where we're just going to suck a movie's dick.
Yeah. Watching it critically, like, this time through, like, I can't find things to pick apart. I just found more things that I like, to be, like, quite honest with you.
Yeah.
Like something I never really realized, like, this movie is about, not just zombies, but about growing up. Like, about Shaun growing up.
The entire thing is the hero's journey.
Yeah. And not only that, but also, like, real life growing up. And, like, in the span of a day, this dude loses, like, his father, his mother, and his best friend.
Yeah.
Which are all, like, integral fucking parts of fucking growing up.
Right.
Like, you're not a full-grown adult until, you've lost your parents, until, like, you realize, like, the people you grew up with, your friends, like, as children, might not be your friends as adults. Not necessarily because you don't care about them, just because your lives have gone different places.
Yep.
Like, so he's gone through all of that in, like, the matter of a day. Yeah.
Yeah, just hours.
Yeah,
really, like,
which is traumatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then to realize that, like, he's got to fix his relationship with his girlfriend, and like, it's a whole thing. Like, realistically, there are two movies in one, and they're both competing for your attention, and they're both amazing. Yeah, like, you have this really cool, funny, romantic comedy,
incredibly funny. Like,
yeah, and this gory ass, action packed zombie movie.
Yeah,
like, it's just so good. Like, we talk about The Ratio, and this is just yet another movie that absolutely fucking nails it.
Yes, and there's a couple of scenes that perfectly fucking explain why. And Christ, I forgot, like, the one I'm trying to think of. I'm like, I know exactly which one. This is the perfect encapsulation of that. Like, when Philip turns into a zombie.
Oh, when he turns the radio off?
Yeah. Like, Shaun has come to, they both have come to this realization before Philip dies, that they, like, both these two men have lost out on this relationship.
Yeah.
Like, they really did care about each other. I'm trying not to lose my shit already, like, thinking about this.
Yeah.
Like, they really did care about each other. And, like, only now.
They couldn't get out of their own way.
Yeah. And, like, he comes to that realization, like, when he's talking to his mom. Like, I always felt like the really heartbreaking thing in this movie was his mom dying. But, like, Philip is just as heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Because, like, when he says to his mom, like, she's like, you know, he's like, that's your father. And he's like, no, he's not.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know, she's like, oh, don't start now. He's like, no, that's not what I mean. He was, like, that's just not him.
Yeah.
Like, to him, you know, to admit that, like, is fucking huge.
Yeah.
And, like, I was fucking, like, welling up thinking about that. Like, but then, like,
it's
as
intense,
you're getting,
dude.
yeah, it's intense. And as you're getting emotional, that's when the gag with the radio hits.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing left of him. Like, he flips the song. I'm like, fuck you. Like,
yeah. But they get you with that over and over again. Like, if they build up this insanely tense or emotional moment, and then they just bang with the haha. And it's not always like a big, crazy joke. Sometimes it's something subtle.
Something dumb, and like it just hits you perfectly right at that emotional
because you're just about to cry, and then you want to laugh.
It's the same thing when Ed is dying at the end. Yeah. Where, like, you know, they're just talking like, you know, I'm sorry. Like, he's like, I held you back. And like, no, you didn't, like, you know, and like, he's like, Shaun, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's like, no, it's fine. Shaun, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh! Yeah. What I really like is, like, it sets up, like, there's his normal life. Like, so the pre-Z day, or whatever they want to call it, right? It's just his routine over and over and over again. And it translates everything into post-Z day. Yeah. So, like, the scene we just had where he's saying, you know, upper left or whatever the hell, like, reload, like, then they cut immediately back to that. Yeah. When they're in the Winchester.
I never even picked up on that.
It's stupid shit like that, man. Like,
yeah, the level of detail that goes into the world is unbelievable.
Oh, it's crazy.
Just the things, I mean, like, everything gets called back. Like, it's everything is mirrored at one point. Like, even to the point where they run into the bizarro, like, the crew of theirs. Yeah. Like,
yep.
Yeah. That's another great scene. Just,
yeah. It's just like, I would love to know how long exactly it took them to get this fucking script right.
It had to have been years, because just the level of, like, okay, we have to remember this little thing, like,
call this back, make this reference, do all this, like, it's crazy.
Yeah. The other, like, thing I really enjoyed, like, trying to look at this critically, was most of the laughs come from somebody saying something with the utmost confidence, and then immediately the opposite thing happening.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, it's funny every time. Like,
yeah, it's a tried and true comedic device.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I can't really, like, pinpoint exactly, like, my favorite part of this movie, or what, like, the best part of it is, like, because, like, the romantic comedy part of it is so well structured.
Yeah.
The zombie part of it is so well structured. The laughs,
the horror comedy balance is perfect.
Yeah, but the horror comedy balance defies my previous logic, because it would always have to be more horror or more comedy. This one is almost a 50-50 split. And it works just as well as anything else we've ever talked about that works well.
Yeah.
Like, using the ratio. I think it's just it's got to be like a timing thing where they get the laughs in at exactly the right moment when you need them. Yeah. And then they balance it back out with the
Bring
horror.
You back, yeah, like, kind of push you away again with, you know, get you off guard again with the emotions.
Right.
And I love, this movie nails I think, what is the most important element of a zombie movie. And that is the creepy feeling in the beginning of, like,
oh, what's happening?
Something is off. Yeah, something is not right.
Yep.
Like, you know, a zombie invasion isn't going to be something you're going to notice immediately. It's going to be like this, like, where there's just one or two, like, off things, like, you know, he sees, like, you know, things in the headlines that, you know, nobody's putting together. Like, at one point, he's looking out the store and he sees, like, a homeless man, like, trying to eat a pigeon.
Yeah.
Like, if you've lived and spent any time in a large city,
it's not that unusual.
Weird. Yeah.
It's not that weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
Not unheard of.
It'll happen. Like, but yeah, just, I mean, another great joke that they go to a couple times is like the newscast cuts.
Yeah.
Where there's like this running sentence as they're cutting, as they're changing the channels. Like,
yep.
Yeah.
God damn it. Was this
TJ?
Oh, TJ.
I do have red on my shirt today, but yes. Also a line from this.
Was this your first experience with this like acting troupe, or did you catch Spaced?
No, this was my first experience. Yeah,
it was the same for me.
Yeah,
like I watched this, and I think even Hot Fuzz was out before I like saw any of their old stuff.
I'm trying to think. This was 2004. So no, I would have watched Spaced first because I worked in a video store at the time.
Okay.
So after this came out, I rented. I remember renting Spaced and like just blowing right through it.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Like watching this made me want to watch it again.
Yeah, same.
And it also made me want to watch Black Books again.
That I haven't seen,
bro. Arthur, did you watch Black Books?
Oh yes, I rewatch that regularly.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, I gotta watch that.
It's so good.
All right.
It's ridiculous.
How
fucking good is Bill Nighy?
Yes. Yeah, I was going to mention that. Bill Nighy is fucking awesome.
That first turnaround where it's just like, ugh. God damn, he's so fucking good in everything.
Yeah.
Which we will get to.
Yes. But... and Edgar Wright, too, man. Man, I fucking love Edgar Wright as a director. Like,
yeah.
I mean...
I think there's a couple of things that I've seen where I'm like, meh. Like, he did Paul, right?
I don't think he directed that. I think he might have maybe been involved in the writing or something.
Yeah.
That was okay. It wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, quick review, I give it like a 6.5. I have watched it multiple times.
Yeah. It's right about maybe like a 6 for me. But like, yeah. I don't know. That one just
I'll
didn't hit.
pretty much watch anything that Simon Pegg and Edgar
Nick Frost
do together. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll always at least check something out.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, the creepy zombie feeling. They nail that in this movie.
Yeah.
What else is there? I mean, the zombie effects are fucking awesome. You know, like I don't think there's any really shitty CGI in this movie that I can think of. Oh, there is?
Yeah. So, and it's commonplace for every time it gets used. CG blood always looks like shit.
Yeah.
Every fucking time. And they use it in this sparingly, thank God. But when they knock down the girl in the garden and she falls on the pipe.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
it does
that blood spray,
like
that looked like dog shit.
All right, I'll give you that.
To go a whole movie and like that's the problem?
Yeah.
Fine.
It's pretty good.
Totally fine.
What else? I mean, like, I love this movie so much.
It's
no fast zombies. That's another plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your traditional zombies. There's a lot of Romero callbacks in this. You have I think that song in the beginning is
Tons.
It's a zombie song. Zombies. I think it's from Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
Or Goblins. Sorry.
Goblin.
Yeah, the song is Zombie. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
We'll get to it. All right,
Yeah.
We'll get to it. But like, yes, it's a goofy comedy, but it's also like so clever.
Yeah.
In everything that it does. Like all the joke setups, the punchlines are usually like, third grade fart jokes or whatever.
But they hit so hard.
They're so well timed, they're so well written. And then you care about all the characters. Like, or the ones you are supposed to hate, you fucking hate.
Yeah, but even like Ed is a hard character to pull off. The guy like who is such an offensive like douche, but you still love him.
He's a lovable scumbag.
Yeah, he pulls it off. Everybody knows that guy. Like,
there's two of them at this fucking table.
It resonates.
He's living my truth.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I really like this guy.
That's just
but it's a fine line to walk. Like,
yeah, it just executes on every level.
Like when he takes the weed phone call while they're outside the Winchester.
Yeah.
Like, I got nothing, man, right now.
E-ball tells me you're holding. Yeah.
Oh.
God damn it. Yeah, it's so hard to, like... Interesting. That was an interesting noise.
Yeah. This is going to be a thunderstorm soon.
Dope.
Yeah. One of us is going to freak out, and it's none of the humans in the room.
Nah.
Yeah.
Don't sell me short.
Loud noises!
Thunder Buddies for life, bro. Oh.
God damn it.
It's an absolute great movie. Yeah, it is. It really is.
And another thing I really like about it is that while it is an amalgamation of its influences, like we usually talk about, like that's typically a bad thing. This takes all of them and twists them into something that is unique. Like,
yeah, it stands on its own.
Yeah, it has the references and it has familiarity, but there's enough of a new feeling that none of that really matters because you're not watching it for that. You're just kind of going like, oh, hey, reference. Oh, hey, cool reference. Every, like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not just like bang, 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 bang. You've seen all these things.
Yeah.
There's a fruit fly just like right here. It's killing me.
This is another thing that gets called back that I love. Him climbing up to the window. Like,
oh, shit, yeah. Yeah. Well, he actually makes it when it counts.
Yeah,
so, he's actually got to put in the effort.
There is a lot of, like we were talking about him growing up. There's another great scene I noticed that I never really put a lot of weight to, but it is the point in the movie when he does start turning around. It is maybe it's not yet because he starts fucking up now. It's after the zombie shit happens.
Yeah.
I think it's when he first gets to Liz's. And, he's in the bathroom, and he's looking at himself in the mirror, and he takes off his name tag and just puts it down on the fucking sink.
Yeah.
That's him fucking defining himself.
Yeah.
It's him taking off the label that, the world has given him. He's this fuck-up loser, and, no, I'm not. He's becoming who he wants to be.
Yeah. Yep.
Critically thinking like an asshole.
Yeah. he's putting his toys away.
Yeah.
And becoming a man.
I just the relationships between everybody in this movie is so perfect.
They feel real.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the reactions, like him freaking out on David like that.
Yeah. Because David is a fucking twat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, twat.
Class it up. We're doing an English movie here. It's foreign.
Well, he calls him a twat.
Yeah.
Repeatedly. Oh, Jesus. I love this movie so much. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. But
it is. It's stupid, but at the same time, it's amazingly great.
Yeah.
Because it's also amazingly intelligent because of the work that you can tell went into it.
It is a genius execution of stupid.
Yeah.
Kind of like what, I'm almost certain Corey Feldman is doing these days. That is Andy Kaufman level fucking commitment. Shit. Have you seen his concerts lately?
I have not.
My brother in Christ.
Are they still full on Michael Jackson?
Yeah, but in the worst way. He is so bad.
Oh,
he
God.
used to be able to dance really well.
Yeah, well, he's also he's a 50-something-year-old ex-drug addict.
Emphasis on the X.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fucking strange, man.
We're absolutely going to the Heritage once the zombie apocalypse hits.
Yeah, I mean that's probably where it's going to start, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, that actually tracks. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and the flowers come back too.
Yeah. The flowers come back. Everybody in the bar comes back later on as zombies.
Well, almost every extra you see comes back as a zombie.
Yeah.
That was also really smart. That way they, for one,
the Clyde impression.
Yeah.
Sorry. For
one, everybody looks familiar. Oh yeah, I've seen that character. And two, they don't have to pay a second set of extras.
Yeah. They really just they nail the relationship between Shaun and Ed because they're really friends.
Yeah.
It's just the way, again, the way they interact with each other is how a best friend comforting, his friend who just broke up like would.
Yeah.
Him doing the dumb shit like, let's go out and get drunk. Fucking.
Well, I think they were roommates.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And like a lot of shit in this movie is like based on real shit that they went through.
Like another perfect example is like, and when they get to the Winchester later on after the zombies are everywhere, and like I think David is the one who says that like we're something here because of your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like, he's not my boyfriend. Then he brings him in the pint and he goes, "Thank you, babe." It might be a little warm. The taps are off. Thanks, babe. Just perfect.
I do that to my male coworkers all the time. We're constantly calling each other babe and Pookie and boo. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Listen, I'm just saying that, like, okay, if you're a woman out there and you listen to your blue-collar boyfriend talk about his work friends, you will never know how much they sexually harass each other to the point where, like, if HR was around, everybody would get fired.
Every interaction is an HR violation.
Yeah. Just letting the cat out of the bag here. Like, men are disgusting. We are gay for each other. This is what it is, yeah.
I really love this fucking movie.
The
rifle gets called back, that whole story, like...
Yeah. But dogs still can't look up.
That may be true. But dogs still can't look up.
Oh, they can. The dogs can look up.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You know what I would change about this movie? Fucking nothing.
Nothing.
Not a goddamn thing.
There isn't, like, a slow part, like, nothing at all.
I'm never bored.
Yeah.
I'm always entertained.
I still laugh at the dumb shit, like, every time.
Yeah. Every joke hits me. Like, you ready to rate this son of a bitch?
Yeah, this is an easy one to rate for me.
10.
10. Yeah. I've mentioned this a long time ago. There's another movie we're gonna do that like it's an instant 10 for me, and this is it. Like yeah.
I think I gave The Exorcist a 10.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I think so.
That's the only thing I've given a 10 to.
I feel like you've given 2.
I don't think so. If I have, I don't fucking remember it.
Yeah. Wealthy enough to hire a beard. Yeah, no, this is a 10 all day. Like I love this movie from start to finish.
Yeah.
This is up there with Jaws for me. Like I can watch this anytime, anywhere.
That's the thing. Like it's so easy to watch because there's not a high buy-in. You don't need to be. You don't have to have like pre-established knowledge of anything. You just have to kind of dig romantic comedies, goofy humor, and zombies. Like that's it.
I like that they do the British thing, and like this is just a one-off, and that's it. Fuck you.
Yeah,
like, you're not getting any more. Like, we don't need any more. It's just gonna fuck it up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Danny Boyle's English, right?
He's Scottish.
Okay.
This is another
different
thing I love in this movie. Like another thing that like sometimes somebody will say something completely like not serious, and then it happens.
Yeah.
Like it's the opposite of the thing I said before, where like somebody says something with sheer confidence, and then the opposite happens. Like right here, when Pete is walking away, and Ed says to him, "Like, the next time I see him, he's dead."
Yeah.
Like, and the next time, he does die. Like,
well, that's another call out too, because he also in the same interaction tells him if he wants to be an animal, go live in the shed, where he winds up living
in the shed.
Yeah. It's just fun. It's just so fun.
The scene with them throwing records is always going to be funny.
It's so stupid.
Prince, Purple Rain, no.
Batman soundtrack.
Throw it.
Sade. That was Liz's.
Oh, man.
And you know what's fucking... Okay, the one thing I do kind of dislike is, like, they set you up to absolutely fucking hate Pete. Pete is right from the jump.
He's 100% right, yeah.
He is so correct. And they're like, no, we're going to set him up to be the prick, and everybody's going to hate him.
Yeah, because, like, in reality, when you think about it, like, as much as fun as it is to watch, like, these dudes, like, to live with them would be fucking torture.
Yeah, it would be horrible.
Yeah. Like, the front door is open again.
Yes.
Trust me, I get that one. Yeah. Fucking, but yeah, like, he's totally right.
Yeah, because he's got Shaun has all the potential in the world. He just doesn't do anything with it because he's comfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at myself right now, and I hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, it turns out I just need zombies. Yeah. Yeah. There's literally nothing to change about this movie.
It's perfect.
Not a fucking thing. It's a perfect fucking movie.
Yeah. I truly love this movie. I hate that it's 20 years old.
Shut your fucking mouth. Shut the fuck up right now. You ready for trivia?
Let's do some trivia.
Let's do some Shaun of the Dead trivia.
Not to bother you with trivia.
Okay. When asked by an interviewer why they chose to have slow-moving zombies instead of running zombies, Simon Pegg simply stated, because death is not an energy drink. And I don't... Yeah, fast zombies were a thing by then, weren't they?
Yeah. 28 Days Later was like, what, 2001?
Was it that far back?
I think so.
I thought it might have been 2 or 3.
Theater when that was out. Can we get a check on that?
2002.
All right, split the difference.
Yeah. Okay. It's when fast zombies started becoming a thing, like I hated it. It wasn't what I wanted. Like I didn't understand it. Like, and then I realized, like, oh, okay, they're going for they're not really like dead. They're like infected. Mutated. They're infected with a virus.
Yeah. So
like that has kind of changed my view on them. But I still don't love it. It's not what I think of when I think zombie.
No, I think the Cranberries when I think
zombie. Yeah. Shaun tells Liz that he's going to take her to the place that does all the fish. When he opens up the phone book, you can see that the restaurant is literally called Fulci's Restaurant, the place that does all the fish.
A reference to zombie.
Yeah, Lucio Fulci is a director well known for his zombie movies in the Italian giallo scene. Which, no, that those zombie movies are not in the giallo category.
Yeah, no.
No, you fucked up, IMDb. I'm calling you out on your bullshit. When Edgar Wright and Simon Pegg began pitching this movie, Film 4 Productions showed interest in it. Then Film 4 significantly cut back its budget, leaving the movie without a production company for a while. Because Wright was still hoping to get this movie made, he held off taking other directing jobs while searching for new financing for the movie. Ballsy.
Yeah.
That's fucking ballsy. You believe in this shit if you were just like...
This is that scene where they just cut the news, like, channels together.
Yeah. And it all makes that one cohesive sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like, that shows that, like, he 100% gave a shit about this movie and the craft that he was trying to do.
Yeah, yeah.
When Shaun's girlfriend objects to going out to the Winchester, he suggests a few other pubs, one of which being Shepherd's, which actually used to be Simon Pegg's local pub in Highgate. I can't fucking read, okay? Until it closed and reopened as a themed bar, which is gotta be disappointing.
Yeah. Gross.
Yeah. You know what I want a themed bar as? An English pub. Like...
And what I want the theme to be? Shithole.
Yeah. Dirty. I want it to be themed dirty. Cheap and dirty. Like the people visiting the place. Nick Frost allegedly kept his genitals shaved throughout the production to create a genuine need to scratch that the character demanded.
That's hilarious. That's commitment, man.
Yeah. Just keep him at a nice buzz. You know what I mean? Like,
keep him prickly.
Prickly pear. According to Edgar Wright, cornettos appear in this movie because he once ate a cornetto to get over a hangover and thought it would be funny if Ed did the same thing after a night of drinking. Which I don't understand. It's just ice cream.
There's some. I had a buddy like whose hangover cure was milkshakes, and it actually works pretty good.
Yeah,
it's probably just the sugar. Like it's got to be.
I don't know. You're fucking dehydrated.
Yeah.
It's your brain has no fucking water in it anymore. It cost £4 million to make and grossed £30 million worldwide. So I'd say that's a success.
Yeah.
$4 million seems really fucking low.
This is 20 years ago, so that's probably like.
Yeah. Of course, it was also an independent
in today's,
independent movie too.
Yeah. Dare you when you're drunk? No, thank you.
4 million would be 6.6 million today.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Oh yes, you.
That's half a Godzilla -1, like almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's astounding.
Yeah.
Yes, when you go to the cheap and dirty themed pub, you will have the saber-toothed tigers. Need them.
Yeah.
Shaun's place of work is Foray Electronic. Ken Foray starred in Dawn of the Dead and had a cameo in Dawn of the Dead 2004.
So he was a TV preacher in that.
That's right. I suppose I'll give that another shot. Like, I just didn't love it when it came out.
I did like it.
Because, again, like, Fast Zombies.
Yeah. Yeah, for on paper, I should hate this, but I do like that. I like Army of the Dead, too. I'll say it.
Army of the Dead was fun.
Yeah.
I didn't see the second one.
The second one hasn't come out, but they did make that prequel.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
With the fucking, the dude, the bank robber dude. And
yeah.
That was dumb.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll skip that one then. Mary, the zombie in Shaun's backyard, works at Landis Supermarket. This is a nod to John Multiple Murderer Landis, who directed An American Werewolf in London and Michael Jackson's Thriller, and to the British chain of convenience stores named Landis.
That was a movie I gave a 10 to.
Oh, American Werewolf?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I went 9.95, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Simon Pegg. Oh, Arthur, this will be relevant to your interests. Simon Pegg turned down a role in Dog Soldiers to do this movie.
What?
Yeah.
TJ, I actually have the 2004 DVD in that cabinet right over there.
Dog Soldiers is phenomenal.
Isn't it like a sci-fi original movie?
That's what it always looked like.
It's not.
That's what it fucking looks like.
That's where it got released in the U.S., but it was not a sci-fi original movie. It's very good. Check it out.
Yeah, I'll try it. The music track that plays over the Universal and production logos at the beginning of the movie is titled Figment's Park from the DeWolf Music Library. Additionally, the music featured when Shaun discusses his plan for rescuing Liz and his mother is incidental music created by Italian band Goblin. Both tracks were featured prominently in Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
From 1978.
Which I believe I also gave a 10 to.
They also used the clown ass Mall Walker theme song at the end over the credits.
I just had an idea. You want to do 2004 Dawn of the Dead next week?
Sure.
You said you wanted to watch it.
That's going to be this
week
guy.
After, yeah. It's going to be me and Art next week.
Yeah.
What are we doing again? Oh, Bad Moon.
Yeah.
I have not seen Bad Moon since I saw it in the theaters in like 1998, I think, or 1997 maybe.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna be here next week. I'm gonna be seeing Primus and Coheed and Cambria and Puddle's Pity Party.
All right. Amanda's going to see Ice Nine Kills tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, and In This Moment, right?
And Avatar.
That's kind of a dope lineup, except like In This Moment hasn't put out good stuff since 2006 10. And Avatar rules. And Ice Nine Kills puts on a great show, but I can't stand their music. Anyway, this is our last IMDb trivia fact for the evening, which there were a lot less than I thought there was going to be. I thought this was going to be one of those. I thought this was going to be one of those ones where I was like, "This is hundreds and hundreds."
Yeah,
of facts.
such a huge cult following.
But, I mean, there were a lot, but like no more than anything else, really. In 2024, Simon Pegg said that he and Edgar Wright would be incensed if this film was ever rebooted, mainly because it was so special for them due to its many autobiographical elements.
Yeah, you could not reboot or remake this movie. No.
You would never do it better. Why the fuck would you try?
Exactly. Like it, yeah, not aside from the, from the inside stuff, like the level of detail that was put into this, you couldn't put into a remake. Like it just,
No. You're fucking stupid.
Ugh, that's gross. All right, we're going to move on to the better known as.
You ain't you.
You ain't you. We're going to start off with director Edgar Wright, who this is a director, like, I don't care what the movie is about. I'm going to see his movie when it comes out. Especially after his last movie, which, shocked me. It's been so long. Last Night in Soho was his last movie. I really, really fucking loved it.
That was really good. I mean, that was only what, like 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
3 years ago, yeah. But he is working.
It's not that long.
I don't know if he's directing. Is it a movie or a show of The Running Man?
Oh boy!
If he's doing it, it's gonna be good. Like it's a movie, yeah, starring Glenn Powell. All right, I'm here for it.
Okay. It's got Stephen King as a writer.
Well, he wrote the original short story.
Yeah.
So
but usually
got automatic credit for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that's how that worked.
It's the Sparks Brothers. Is that the one with fucking what's his name? Sacha Baron Cohen? No. Musical Odyssey. I have not seen this. Yeah, all right. We're gonna go over that one.
Yeah.
It's gonna remain on my maybe watch someday list. He did a Beck music video in 2018. 2017, he did Baby Driver, which is another
so fun,
amazing fucking
movie. That's so
movie.
Fun.
Soundtrack is goddamn unbelievable.
He's always got a good soundtrack.
Yeah, but that one in particular, I think the first song, the opening credits is like, hey, the driver there walking through like the street to Harlem Shuffle by like Sam and Dave, which is fucking an amazing scene. And of course, he directed the Cornetto trilogy. The last part being The World's End. That was 2013. That was a movie that had to grow on me.
I never saw it.
Really?
It looked dumb.
It's not bad. Like, you might enjoy it now because, like, at the time, like, it was just so hyped up. Like, it's the end of the Cornetto trilogy. Like,
yeah.
And I like it's hard to. This movie is perfection. Like, Hot Fuzz is not as good as this movie, in my opinion. But I do love it, being a fan of action movies. Like,
no, yeah, it's.
Whereas this is a 10, Hot Fuzz is maybe like an 8.5 for me.
Yeah, I think the problem is that, like, if you separate this from the horror and zombie, you still have really good stuff.
Yeah. If
you separate Hot Fuzz from the straight up action movie shit, you don't have as strong of a movie.
Yeah.
Like, all the background stuff is very, like, whatever.
Yeah, so it might be a different experience watching it now than at that time when, World's End came out.
Yeah.
That was like a multiple watch and like it grew on me movie. I don't think it like, whereas like this like nails zombie movies, Hot Fuzz really nails like action movies. I don't think World's End nails like sci-fi movies. Like I think, it should have. That being said, give it a watch.
I'll try it.
Yeah.
I'll try it.
Like I said, I did enjoy it the more like I watched it. He of course directed Scott Pilgrim vs. the World in 2010.
It was just like almost the ultimate comic book to movie.
Yeah.
It's this close.
Yeah.
Sin City is number 1.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is number 2.
That is a valid statement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another just like visual fucking masterpiece. All Edgar Wright movies are like visually just incredible.
Yeah.
That one particularly. He directed the Don't segment in Grindhouse. That was 2007.
It was like I haven't seen any of those since I saw that in the theater. But wasn't it like that trailer was like, if you want to go see a movie, don't.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Don't. He directed Hot Fuzz, of course, in 2007. Although that movie did give us a perfect fucking meme. The Nick Frost with the shotgun meme.
Oh,
Shame.
TJ Lamb wants to know if Nick Frost trimmed his pubes for Hot Fuzz so he'd have realistic hot fuzz.
God, I hope so. Straight 8.
Straight 8, 2004 TV movie. Shaun of the Dead, also 2004. Edgar Wright also directed all 14 episodes of Spaced. It was 99 to 2001. Cannot recommend that enough. Like,
yeah,
I haven't watched it in a while, but I imagine it's still
you have to put yourself in a place because like it's very dated.
Yeah,
it's so incredibly dated.
Yeah, I mean, if you're of like a certain age, it's probably going to hit hard. If you were like adult enough to remember the 90s, like yeah, it'll hit. If you're like a nerd who remembers the 90s, like yeah.
What are you drawing? Wolverine slashing prices with his adamantium claws.
There was the one, I think it's like the first or second episode where it's fucking Simon Pegg and a girl, I forget her name, but we'll get to her. She's later on in the thing.
Yeah.
Daisy is the character's name, and they're talking about Scooby Doo.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, which character are you? And he's like,
I'm definitely Fred.
Fred, yeah. She's like, yeah, I think I'm definitely like a Daphne.
Yeah.
Like the camera pulls out, and he's dressed exactly like Shaggy, and she's dressed like Velma.
Yeah. Yep.
Who they like clearly are, like their characters are.
Yeah. Call in.
Oh god, that show was like just brilliant.
What the fuck was the one where he's like, he stays by the factory, close to the meat.
Oh, all right, we're gonna move on.
I really want to fucking watch that show again now.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Up next, Simon Pegg, who is just another treasure. Both Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, absolute treasures.
Yeah.
I mean, he is in so many things that you have seen him in. I mean, he's in the Mission Impossible series, like one of the biggest action series in the history of fucking cinema. He was just recently in The Boys. He did a really like awesome episode this season, playing Huey's dad. And fun fact, the character of Huey in the original comic, based on him.
Yeah, if you ever looked at the pictures in the comic book, you were like,
Simon
that's
Pegg,
fucking Simon Pegg.
Yeah.
I feel like we covered Simon Pegg in something on this show. Did we? Did we not?
Land of the Dead.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep, because they had the cameo.
Yeah. So I probably went through most. We'll breeze through it. He just did a voice. It was both him and Nick Frost in Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. They were movie studio security guards in a couple of episodes.
Dude, I did not love that.
I thought it was all right.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. It's just like it didn't hit the same as the movie did.
I remember it taking us a while to get through it, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think it picked up steam, if I remember correctly. Like, the deeper we got into it, the more I liked it. There we go. This is the level of show we've come to expect.
Yeah. TJ, yes, we do all know that I have a thing for Velma.
Who doesn't?
Mm.
Oh, well, that's an inside joke. Sorry. I'm referencing that. I'm referencing the character of Velma. Anyway. He just did a voice in Hogwarts Legacy. That was 2023. He was the voice of Huey in the animated Boys Presents Diabolical. I don't know if I watched that. I don't know if I need to watch that.
You probably don't.
Yeah.
I feel like if you've ever seen anything of The Boys, you're good to watch anything else of The Boys.
Yeah, we talked about... Well, we'll get into that in the crapshoot.
Oh, will we?
It came up during the Assad panel. We mentioned The Boys. Why am I talking so low? I don't know. We're trying to record this shit. Speak up. He did a voice in a couple of episodes of Archer. That was in 2020.
That was a fun show for a while, and then I just I liked it, and then it just like
one day I was like, I've seen enough.
Yeah. This is enough.
And I've even tried to go back and like watch the rest of it, and like, I'm good.
I'll just watch the first 2 seasons again, thanks.
Yeah.
You want ants? That's how you get ants.
He was one of the key roles in Ready Player One. Decent movie, way better book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I would even say better than decent movie. I think it was
It's one I watch. Like, it's on TV a lot, so I'll throw it on like quite a bit. I do enjoy it.
Very inoffensive.
Yeah. Good background movie. But the book, I really love that book.
Yeah. Less so the sequel.
Yeah. Yep.
You guys remember this first book that you liked? How about a second version that's exactly the fucking same and nobody learns?
Yeah.
But with more references! Everybody loves the 80s, right?
Is 100% accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Scotty in the Star Trek rebooted series, which I dig, but decreasing returns. I was waiting for a comment. All right. He played. He was like an alien in The Force Awakens. He was the like the alien who Rey like sells shit to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the pawnbroker or whatever.
He was the voice of Dengar in Star Wars Battlefront.
That's dope.
The remake in 2015.
He drives a dump truck.
Dengar?
MC Chris told me so.
Oh.
Yeah, it was it was Fett's Vet.
Yeah.
IG-88's 57 Chevy. Dengar's dump truck. Bosk on a Segway.
We played Fett's Vet at my wedding.
I remember.
Zuckus' Prius.
Zuckus' Prius, yeah.
I was like, you're missing one. Because I know there's more bounty hunters there.
Yeah.
Let's see. You know what? We're going to move on. We all know Simon Pegg and we love him. He's awesome. He's like, a nerd fucking hero.
Yeah. Oh, for
true
sure.
Elder nerd.
Yeah.
Up next, Nick Frost. Just another dude who's just awesome in like pretty much anything he's in.
We talked about him in Attack the Block.
Attack the Block, that's right. We don't have to get too deep into this. Still in stuff coming up. He's going to be in the How to Train Your Dragon series that's going to be coming out. Those movies, absolutely delightful.
They're
they're
fun.
Yeah.
I think I've seen all of them. Like,
I saw all 3.
Even some of the show was decent. Like,
I didn't
my
see
kids,
the,
my kids would watch the show, and
I'd
catch an episode here or there. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fun.
But yeah, the movies are really, really good.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else has he been in? Also, we just mentioned Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. Scooby-Doo, The Sword and the Scoob. He was in Into the Badlands, 26 episodes of that. That was a show, like, I respect what they did, I just couldn't get past the first season.
I couldn't get past the first fucking 2 episodes, dude.
Really? I thought the first season was really good. And then, like, they introduced Nick Frost in the second season. I'm like, all right, yeah. And then, like, my interest just died, like, halfway through that season, but he was out there fucking doing kung fu and shit, man. Like,
the fuck?
Yeah. The fight sequences on that show were amazing.
Were they?
Yeah, I just, I'm good. He was in the Tomb Raider 2018 version.
Oof.
The Huntsman, Winter's War 2016. Played Santa Claus in 2 episodes of Doctor Who in 2014.
That tracks.
Box Trolls. I'm sorry, ma'am. You have box trolls.
We haven't made that joke in a long time.
I'm going to make that joke every time.
Holy Christ.
Is there an ointment or a cream?
Sorry, it's terminal box trolls.
We're going to need some salve and an exterminator.
Man, we have to fumigate your vagina for box trolls.
Yes, I will credit Amanda with that joke. We've been making that joke since at least, let's see,
2000.
2014. Yeah, that joke's 10 years old. Ma'am, you have box trolls. Oh, we're children. Anyway.
Yep. Yeah, it's fine. Did I see High Fidelity spoof?
I guess so. High Fidelity spoof, almost. Let's check it out. Let's investigate. Cool. No description.
Well, there's a giant fucking ad in the way.
No, there's no description.
Oh.
It would be up here.
Oh my god.
It references High Fidelity. Oh, well. Who knows? Anyway. I think we're going to move on from Nick Frost.
I'm going to try to see that.
Up next, Kate Ashfield, who played Liz in this. Is there a fucking reason I saved her? She was a voice in 4 episodes of His Dark Materials, the HBO show from 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Gave that like an episode, and I was checked out. Let's see.
It's a book series, right?
Yeah, I believe so. She was in Nymphomaniac Volume 2. I haven't seen those movies. Heard they're wild as fuck. Lars von Trier.
You might as well be watching porno.
Yeah. And I think that's pretty much all the stuff worth mentioning, because the rest is a lot of like British ass stuff. Yeah.
Clarify. British ass stuff?
Yes. Yes.
Yes and yes. Moving on, Lucy Davis, who played Diane in this.
I just want to go back to that joke. Yes, what they're doing is shoving as much boiled, flavorless food up their ass as possible.
To quote Bill Hicks, "You don't boil pizza." He's doing a bit about how like they don't have guns in England, and like when there is a shooting death, it's usually an American who's killing somebody.
Fucking Bill Hicks.
That's the way we eat here. It's the way we eat here. Oh God! Oh,
I imagine their pizza's absolutely fucking awful.
I mean, you can't get good pizza outside of fucking New York City. You think you're getting good pizza in fucking, not New York City, New York State? Fucking, you know,
yeah.
Fucking, you think you're getting good pizza in England? Fuck no. Let's see. Lucy Davis, that's right. She's been in a couple of notable things. She was in 36 episodes of The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. She played one of her aunts in that. Yep. She was in both of the Patty Jenkins Wonder Woman movies, one of which was decent.
One of which was fucking awesome.
Yeah. The second one was just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like...
She raped him.
Yeah. Yeah. She straight up, Wonder Woman straight up rapes a guy in that movie. That's not even us making a joke. Like, no, that's happens.
For real.
Yeah. What the fuck? Like, I know it was COVID, but like, what the fuck were we all doing there? Like,
we were going, oh, Gal Gadot.
Yeah, I think that was it. Like, we just watched a crime. Like, we thought it was romantic.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta give it to the writers, though. They made you feel for it.
They snuck it in there. Like, you're like, oh, that wasn't really him in control of that body.
Yeah.
Doesn't she taunt him later? Like, she sees him later and she's eyeballing him?
Yeah, I think she did eye fuck him at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
She goes, hey.
Staring down her victim in the park?
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Sniffing a lock of his hair that she keeps in her pocket. Like,
one finger.
Yeah. What is wrong with us?
I don't know.
She shows up in 6 episodes of Marriage.
Oh, God damn it. This is why we were asked to tone it down at trivia.
Yeah, can I report something to the Justice League? Y'all are worried about Superman going bad.
Wonder Woman. She's a problem.
Yeah.
She is problematic.
She was in 3 episodes of Reaper.
Send her back to Greece.
We're gonna move on.
You know those Amazons.
Yeah. Fucking dirty ass Amazons. Up next.
Excuse me, Justice League HR lady. I have a crime to report. Who do you think the Justice League's HR lady is?
Oh, it's Batman.
Is it Batman?
That's his only superpower is management.
That's true, yeah.
Also, whooping ass. I don't know, like... Oracle becomes pretty fucking useless once she, wheelchair bound.
Once you walk away. Oh.
What the fuck is this show anymore?
An HR violation, ironically.
What's our HR situation?
We don't have one.
We are HR.
I am HR. It's me. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's not the actor who played Elastic Man on the Flash TV series.
Ooh.
Look that up, folks. Anyway, Dylan Moran was in this movie. He was David. He has been in mostly... He was in that show Black Books that you mentioned, which I now need to watch.
Yeah.
He has been in pretty much the rest of the Cornetto trilogy.
Okay, so go... We'll stick to Black Books for just a second.
Yeah. Click on it?
Yes, click on it, please. Because I always forget this other guy's name. That guy. Bill Bailey.
Oh, Bill Bailey. Okay.
Oh, he's so good.
Fucking hilarious. So basically he owns a bookstore, like a used bookstore, and he's just like a wretched cunt.
All right.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
I need to watch this.
Yes, you do.
Excellent. All right. Anything else worth mentioning from Dylan Moran? I don't believe so. He was in...
His stand-up comedy is pretty good, too.
Really? All right.
I haven't seen much of it, but what I have seen, I enjoyed.
He was in 2 episodes of The Witcher Blood Origin. That was in 2022. Other than that, I think we're going to move on from there. Good Vibrations. Wasn't that the Beach Boys movie?
I would think so.
Nope.
No shit.
Belfast punk rock scene. All right. We're going to move on.
He's in Run, Fat Boy, Run.
Yeah, I think he was in Notting Hill also in 1999. Peter Serafinowicz, who played Pete, the roommate in this. He's another dude who shows up in a lot of stuff. Notably, he was the Tick in Amazon's version of The Tick, which was a really good show.
Was it?
Yeah, I really wish that lasted longer than 2 seasons.
Was it 2 seasons and then they were just like, we're done? Or did they, plot 2 seasons?
I think it was just they got canceled after 2 seasons. It was expensive to make. He, of course...
Yeah, we still have fucking Rings of Power.
Yeah. Well, they've only given that 1 season so far. We still have the second one. I didn't not enjoy that show.
But you didn't love it, though, did you?
It was all right. I'm ready for the 2nd season.
Are you?
Yeah. He was in Guardians of the Galaxy, playing a member of the Nova Corps, Denarian Saul. He was in Spy with Jason Statham's and what's her name? I don't remember.
Leslie Nielsen.
We're gonna go with that.
Yeah.
Anything else? He does a lot of animated voices too. What If? He was in 2 episodes of Rick and Morty. Aqua Teen Forever. We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Do it.
DC Showcase, The Phantom Stranger. Isn't that when you sit on your hand and then masturbate?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But you got to go overhand.
Yeah. Rafe Spall was in this movie. He was Ed's coworker, the young guy who's always giving him shit.
Oh yeah.
He's shown up in a couple of big movies over the years. There was a 2019 version of War of the Worlds.
There's a version of War of the Worlds every 6 months.
I'm pretty sure that's, like public domain. So, yeah. He was in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which was terrible. He was also in the BFG. That was a Steven Spielberg animated movie.
It was pretty good.
I have not seen that. I would like to check that out.
Yeah. Don't go out of your way to see it.
Yeah. He was in an episode of Black Mirror, 2014. What episode? White Christmas.
I think I've seen that porno.
3 interconnected tales.
John Hamm? Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna lie, that show, the quality is hit or miss. He was in Life of Pi in 2012, which nobody saw. He was in Prometheus also in 2012.
Which I regret seeing.
Yeah, I regret seeing. I did not enjoy that movie.
No. I didn't understand a fucking thing that was happening, and I didn't care to.
Yeah, no. Was not good. And we're going to get film nerds. Actually, you just don't understand. No, it fucking sucked.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
Grindhouse, Hot Fuzz. Yeah, we've gone through most of these credits.
Dracula,
the 2006 version. He was Jonathan Harker. That must have been like a British production.
I would assume so.
We're going to move on from there. Up next, Bill Nighy. Fucking awesome.
Yep. No, not the science guy.
Yeah, not Bill Nye. I always hit the G, to distinct, make sure you know which one it is. Peter Serafinowicz was the voice of Darth Maul. My bad. I'm sorry. In Phantom Menace. Another actor who won't be working in the HR department, Ray Park. Personal witness.
Yeah.
He was in The First Omen recently, in 2024.
Did not love it.
Yeah, which is not enjoyable.
No. Really? I wanted it to be cool. Yeah, I just couldn't.
I think it was a movie, halfway through, I'm like, I'm getting tired. And then, 10 minutes later, I was like, you know what? I'm going to lean into this nap.
Yeah. Dude, so much nothing happens. And, not even to the point where you're oh, it's a slow burn. There's no burn. Yeah. It's just fucking slow.
It's just terrible, yeah. Let's see. Did a voice in the Elder Scrolls Online, Necrom, King Emmerich. Sure.
Yeah, that's the one.
2022 version of The Man Who Fell to Earth. He was in 9 episodes of that. A Florence and the Machine video in 2022. He's in 20 episodes of the Castlevania TV series, Saint Germain. Pokemon.
I couldn't get into that, and I wanted to so fucking bad.
I just don't know what it is about anime. I cannot buy in. I just can't. Yeah. And any anime, the style I don't like it. I don't know.
It just doesn't jive.
Yeah. He was in Pokemon Detective Pikachu 2019. Let's see. He was the voice of Daisy Jones. No, not Daisy Jones in the 6.
Mm-hmm.
Davy Jones in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies and in the Disney Infinity video game. Let's see. Destiny, I think I mentioned that. He was a voice in that game series.
Yeah.
He was in I, Frankenstein in 2014. Also, not great.
Is that the one with what the fuck's
Aaron Eckhart? Where what if Frankenstein was a detective?
No. What if you just fucking stopped?
Yeah. He was exposition guy in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's correct. Yes. Jack the Giant Slayer 2013, the 2012 version of Total Recall, which wasn't good. It just didn't justify its existence.
Yeah.
He was Hephaestus in Wrath of the Titans in 2012.
Which was fun.
Yes, yeah. Rango 2011, Rattlesnake Jake.
Rango fucking rules.
I still have to watch that.
Dude, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Minister Rufus Scrimgeour. Sure. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1.
Yeah.
He is in the Underworld series as Victor. The last one being Rise of the Lycans in 2009. Last one that he was in.
Yeah.
We mentioned he's the voice of Davy Jones in the Pirates of the Caribbean series. Underworld again. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's a name. Slartibart Fest.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Slarty Bart Fast.
What he said.
Yeah.
He was in Love Actually in 2003. Billy Mack.
It's a good movie. I know you don't like it. It's a good movie.
I've never seen it. Won't watch it.
You won't. You won't like it.
The Canterbury Tales, 2 episodes, 1999. He sang Daydream Believer. We're in some actory ass shit here. Phantom of the Opera, 1989. I think we're going to move on.
Yeah.
Curse of the Pink Panther, 1983. Sorry. You can shout that out. All right, now we're moving on. Up
the
next. Jessica Hines. She was the one who was in Spaced. She was the other main character in Spaced. She plays Bizarro Shaun in this. Yvonne. I just love how they all are perfect mirrors of each other.
Yeah.
Other than that, she has been in Things.
Yeah, I don't recognize any of this. Oh, Paddington 2.
She was in Paddington 2 in 2017.
Yeah.
Which from what I hear is like an amazing film. Like, is it
Paddington 2?
Is it supposed to be an incredible movie?
I didn't see the second one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw the first one.
I haven't seen either of them. I used to watch the shit out of that when I was a kid. It was on Nickelodeon a lot.
Yeah.
Like the old ass, or British, shorts.
Oh, Son of Rambo. I've seen that.
Oh, yeah. She was in that. She was in the Bridget Jones' Edge of Reason. That was 2004.
Why does that sound like a fucking Mission Impossible title?
Mission Impossible, Edge of Reason. But yeah, she played Daisy Steiner in 14 episodes of Spaced. And last up, Martin Freeman shows up in this for a hot second. He's Bizarro Liz.
Yeah, he's part of the Bizarro squad.
Yeah. And Martin Freeman, of course, is Bilbo Baggins. He is what's his name? Everett Ross in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, he's also. Hold on, I can do it. Dr. Watson.
Dr. Watson, yeah, and Sherlock. That was a really good show.
It was.
Yeah. And again, another British, fuck you, we're going to make this when we want. It's going to be as long as we want.
Yeah.
And
this season, it's 3 episodes.
Yeah. Kiss our ass.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And that's it. We are done with the Better Known As.
Better Known As.
Hell yeah. So we're going to move on to the crapshoot.
Oh. We did a lot of drinking this weekend.
Ooh, boy!
Specifically Saturday. We killed at least 3 bottles of liquor, right?
We killed the bottle of Tito's.
Yeah.
That was mostly me. Thank you.
It was.
Thank you. I think Bridget had a good good hand on that one too.
She put a little bit of hurting on that.
We killed a bottle of Tito's. We killed the bottle that TJ brought us, which was
Sasquatch whiskey.
Sasquatch. Fucking delicious.
Yeah, it was so good.
Maple, vanilla bourbon, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We literally destroyed that just standing there talking to him.
In real time, it was probably less than 2 hours, maybe even less than an hour and a half.
Less than that. Yeah, it was like, oh no.
There is a good chance it was less than an hour. Because we all, I vaguely remember we all started drinking it immediately.
Yeah.
And we're all like, this is really good, pour more.
Yeah.
Which we then did. And then people started drinking more with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gone. Tito's, the bourbon. There was the Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker is gone.
The Boom Boo, there's a splash left.
Yeah.
The Espolon, there's a splash left.
Yeah. Well, there wasn't much of that to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's another bottle that we killed that I'm forgetting. gin, bourbon.
Oh, the wild turkey?
Vodka. It's a little bit of the wild turkey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was...
You know what we killed? Ourselves.
I'll tell you what we fucking killed. That trivia panel, man.
Yes, we did.
Murdered it.
Murdered.
We had so much fun doing that panel. From what I heard, our participants had fun.
Yeah.
People in the audience had fun. They literally had to turn the lights off on us.
Yeah.
And we had well, not packed, but like I'd say like 50% crowd, like right to the end.
Yeah.
Which honestly, like, I love that show. Panels don't exactly pack them in.
Yes, someone wasn't at Mid-Hudson. Arthur was not. He couldn't make it.
Yes.
If he was, though, the bottle count would have been much higher.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Would not have made it through that whiskey. It wouldn't have lasted half an hour.
No.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, no. I mean, we almost came back with nothing. The only reason we didn't is because I didn't know that Four Roses was there.
Yeah.
If I did, that whole day would have gone south. Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Fan of the Four Roses?
I was at that wedding a couple months ago where I had like 12 of them.
Oh, yeah, when you had double-digit whiskeys.
Yeah.
Double-digit whiskey!
Yeah, no, the trivia was super, super fun. Thank you to everybody who donated some prizes to us.
Also, thank you to all the contestants for being good sports because we were roasting the shit out of them.
Tearing people.
We were fucking ruthless. Well, it was mostly me.
We got spoken to because of Nick's swearing. Yeah.
I got a potty mouth. Listen, man, where I come from, we use the word fuck like it's a comma.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah. I was right up there. I know I said motherfucker really loud into the microphone once. That probably didn't go over so well.
No.
You guys, we are the best. Thank you, TJ. I hope everybody really had fun because we had a blast.
Yeah.
Thank you to Michelle Vanderlinden for donating the flask. She also
a bunch of prizes.
Yeah, she got us like the socks and stuff from Spencer's.
Yeah.
Thank you to Hudson Valley Horror Fest, who donated 2 free passes to the Hudson Valley Horror Fest, coincidentally.
Yep.
Which we cannot be at this year. We were heartbroken about that. Next year, who knows? You might see us there.
Yeah, we'd like to do next year.
Yeah, absolutely. We told them we're absolutely down. We were discussing some stuff, but it sounds like it'll be a thing.
Yeah.
Yes, we didn't do that.
I was just going to let that one lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did not do that thing.
Yeah.
That's all you'll get.
Yeah, no, the winner seemed to be... I can't for the life of me remember the winner's name, unfortunately. Sorry. But thank you to whoever you were.
Oh, boy.
It's probably written down in the other room on the notebook.
It is. Was that Billy?
No.
I don't recall.
No. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If you're watching,
you know you won.
We remember the experience.
And you took home a toilet.
In our defense, we were drunk.
We were fucking hammered. Yeah. Sorry, we didn't have time to do shots out of the toilet with you.
Oh, that's right. We said we were going to do shots out of the toilet with the winner. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did not.
No.
Mothman won. Yes, Bridget was dressed as Mothman. She was our phone a friend for anybody who wanted help.
That's right.
Yeah.
How much help?
A decent amount, actually.
Yeah. Wow. One of the revisions we're gonna do this panel again at Saratoga, I believe, Saratoga Comic-Con in November. One of the revisions that we have to make is we have to get way more easy questions.
Yeah, I was trying to fucking softball him in, man. Like, Poughkeepsie doesn't know horror. That's what I'm saying. Step up your game.
But yeah, it was so much fun. I cannot wait to do it again. I'm going to ask some of our friends if they will donate some stuff to that. So we'll see. Some of our local people.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Yeah. Hudson Valley Horror people, it was great talking to them. I'm really hyped to do more with them.
Yes.
I feel like we talked to more people. We just don't remember most of them.
We talked to a bunch of people. Like, I think his name was Adam from Murder Memes.
Okay.
He was the one selling like horror art, or he had was it Mercy? It was from the Overwatch character, like dressed as like one of the nurses from Silent Hill, like that kind of shit. Like, really cool stuff. Talk to him a little bit. Oh boy. Yeah, there were a lot of people that we talked to. I was hoarse by the end of Saturday. Like, going into Sunday, I had, like, almost no voice.
Sunday was a real Saturday night was a real slow night.
Yeah.
And then Sunday was real slow.
Yeah, it was. Like, I don't know if it was just, like, nobody was interested in the table or everybody was just, like, focused
Sunday,
on other
like,
shit.
Is always a weird vibe day at cons. Like, everybody's just tired and, like,
Yeah.
I think everybody just wants, all the vendors want to go home. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, because you make your money on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday's usually the big day. Thank you to everybody who did stop by and buy some stuff from us. Yeah, from everybody that I remember talking to that day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hyped to do that show again next year. They'll have us back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if have we talked about everything?
I don't know, dog.
Out of this
like,
subject. Yeah.
I think we got it all, like, because we had a fucking blast, and that's really kind of all there is to it.
And thanks again to TJ for bringing us that bottle. That was amazing.
And hanging out.
Yeah,
like,
hanging out with us.
You don't always have to bring us booze. You can just hang out.
It helps.
But I like it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Oh, I know what I forgot to mention. Your fucking boy brought home the title again on Sunday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, in Battle of the Movies.
Clowned him.
Yeah. Yeah, I won the battle of Avengers Infinity War versus Avengers Endgame.
Yep.
Rightfully so. To further increase my dominance in Battle of the Movies. Thank you to Assad for having me on.
Yeah. That was really nice. I liked having a table next to Assad.
Yes, that was really fun. We were right next to Assad at this one. And
wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Nick had to tell him multiple times, just shut the fuck up. Yeah.
While he was doing nothing but playing on his phone, minding his own business.
But yeah, thank you for being an awesome neighbor and an awesome friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a blast at that panel. Especially, I had a blast winning that panel. Poisoning himself with all that gin. No, that was on Saturday.
That was Saturday.
Yeah. I got to talk with Chris Farley and Kevin. I don't want to fuck it up.
Nope, that was Kevin Farley.
Yes, it was. Sorry. I'm Chris. I spoke to Kevin Farley.
Spoke to two Kevins.
Yeah, and I don't want to fuck up his name. Kevin Kobachek, I think he said his last name was.
Yeah.
Not Kobasic. I'm an idiot who doesn't speak foreign.
Wow.
No, he was.
Tell me you're American without telling me you're American.
He was. They were both awesome to talk to. We had a really, really great talk. Just about doing the things you love and the hard work that goes into doing that.
Yeah. His artwork is fucking amazing.
Yeah. Check him out on Instagram. His Instagram handle is awesome. It's Kevy Metal.
Yeah.
KEVIEMETAL. We had a great conversation, and Kevin Farley as well. Yeah, I had a good time this weekend.
Apparently, you watched an movie about an exceptional spider.
Oh, we did. Oh, God, yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Yes. Shit, I had something else to say about Mid-Hudson, and I lost it.
It was a good time.
Good time. Hacienda in Mexico was good, even though, because we were sitting outside, my nose just plugged up immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was all good. Yeah. I can't remember what the fuck I was going to say.
It don't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Hopefully we'll be back next year. Amanda and I watched Sting the other night. Boy, was that a piece of shit. Sting. It was out a couple months ago. It was about this mutant spider that it's a horror movie with a giant spider, maybe a spider the size of a dog.
Okay, that's a giant fucking spider.
Well, not
That's Australian level spider.
Yeah, it's an Australian movie. It was not good. Like, it started out cool. Like, you had this mutant spider, and, like, it's just growing bigger and bigger and, like, killing people violently.
Yeah.
And then it just got boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was mostly about, like, this kid and her family and this, you know, stepdad. And, I don't care. Get back to the fucking spider.
Yeah.
That's why we're all here. We want to see the spider kill people.
Yeah.
It was boring.
Dope.
Yeah, we were all rooting for the spider. Like, it's...
I feel like I watched a thing, but like, I don't think I did. Like,
yeah, there hasn't been. I mean, it's the middle of the summer, so there's really not much out. I went and saw Deadpool again last night after we got home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just been chilling out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, been doing a whole lot of not much media intake. Of course, that's kind of been my trajectory for fucking 2 years now.
For fucking media intake right now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. August is a busy month.
Yeah.
Speaking of segues,
ooh,
we're ready to move on.
Yeah. Hey, where are you gonna be soon?
Lots of places. Saturday, Amanda and I are going to be doing a panel called, I believe, Oh, the Horror at Fandom Fest at Proctor's in Schenectady, New York. You can come check us out there. The following weekend, no conventions. But I got some news today about the weekend after that. I got
fucking huge news.
Big fucking news. I am going to be at Tampa Bay Comic-Con August 23rd through the 25th. On Friday, August 23rd, I am going to be talking with Dexter Vines and George I learned how to pronounce that by the panel. George Janti. Yeah, I'll learn it by then. I got time.
Yeah?
Yeah. We'll get there. I am hyped for that panel. Both comic artists and creators. I have Death of Captain America 25, an alternate cover, signed by Dexter Vines, who did the cover for that. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. I cannot wait for that. Then on Sunday, this is like monumental. Like 30 years ago, Nerd Me is like, I'm still in shock, honestly. Like, it's been registering all afternoon.
Yeah.
I am going to be talking with Dan DiDio, the former head of DC Comics, and Ralph Macchio, the former head, executive editor for Marvel Comics at Tampa Bay Comic-Con for a panel. Like, that is mind-blowing.
Yeah. The shit that they were putting out under DiDio was like the best shit.
Yeah. I cannot wait for this panel. Like, it's going to be one of those ones where I can just like, because I've seen Dan DiDio before. I've met Dan DiDio before and talked to him. Like, I know he's a guy who can talk. Like, he's funny. I'm sure Ralph Macchio has done these panels and can talk as well. More than likely, yeah. And I'm sure these guys have plenty of stories. So it's just going to be like, go. And then like I'm just going to sit there.
Were they heads at the same time?
DiDio was maybe like a little bit later on. He was like the co-publisher. He worked at DC forever.
Yeah, but like he was the man in charge in like the
late 2000s, like 2010s.
Yeah,
up until a couple years ago.
I thought he started in the fucking late 90s.
He's definitely been around since then, but he was like he was like the big cheese, like in like 2010 around there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's always been associated with them.
Yeah.
Ooh, geez. And then Macchio was like 80s and 90s.
Oh, okay.
So like he was definitely the Spider-Man editor. Like when I read Spider-Man when I was a kid. Like which is yeah. I am so like truly like excited for this panel. I am.
Do you remember when you edited Spider-Man? That was so cool.
It's gonna be that. It's gonna be like going back to the the Kevin Farley thing. It's gonna be the Chris Farley show.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Oh Christ! No, it shows that all your hard work and your fucking ambition to do this shit is paying off. Like, way to go, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. Didio's hard on for killing Dick Grayson was well known.
But he had a hard on for killing Dick Grayson, or they killed Dick Grayson and it gave him a harder
boner. Yeah.
Ooh, yikes!
Ask him about that. Was it a murder boner?
Yeah. How hard were you? When you... Oh, that hard.
But yeah, I cannot wait for that. That's going to be so great. We might have more to come also. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Another big one.
Sick.
And then November, we just saw the dates, 23rd and 24th. That sound about right? Next Saratoga Comic-Con?
I don't remember.
Let's just say yes.
I want to say we were stuck on 23rd and 24th because that was the Horror Con. In Fishkill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the end of November. Yeah. It might be 22nd or 23rd. It might be 23rd and 24th. It's whatever.
We'll keep you posted.
I think I know who I'm going to be talking to there. I am excited for that. I'm going to wait till that's officially set in stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to give the socials, and then we'll get the fuck out of here.
It was 23rd and 24th. Thank you.
Woo woo. Our website is www.bigdumbmonsters.com. You can find us on Facebook at Big Dumb Monsters Pod. You can email us movies we should watch, beer we should drink, segments you'd like to see in the show, segments you'd like to see removed from the show, whatever. We're down to hear it if you're down to talk about it. BigDumbMonsters@gmail.com. You can find us on Slasher, the all horror social network. It's Big Dumb Monsters Podcast. And you can find us every now and then logged into our Steam account as Big Dumb Monsters.
JRThunderPenisTheMovie.com. Fortunately, that one's not ours.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You can also check us out on Instagram and Threads at big_dumb_monsters. You should watch this show when we stream it live. If you are only listening to the audio version, you are definitely missing out. You should find us and subscribe to us on both YouTube and Twitch. That's the other one.
That's the one.
On Twitch, because that's where you can watch the show live as it airs. It's where you can watch all of our shows when you can watch as they air. We have an ever-growing number of them. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. No, it's awesome. There's no way to sound that without sounding sarcastic.
Yeah.
I'm a douche. I'm sorry.
It's troublesome.
I'm genuinely excited about it. Again, I sound like an asshole.
Watch our shows.
Yeah. No. We always have new stuff cooking. We have new stuff coming out. Check it out. Big Dumb Monsters Network. We're an ever-growing cancer on media, if you will.
Yeah.
You should also check out our merch store at TeePublic. Just go to TeePublic, search for the Big Dumb Monster store. There's a new place you can find us this week, too, actually. We have our own, what do they call them? Clans?
Alliance.
Alliance, there we go.
Yeah.
On Marvel Snap. If you're like, decent, we don't want scrubs on the team. We only have 30 slots. Yeah. You can apply to the big BDM Network Alliance. I think we're in like the MEH tag or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. Meh. And then BDM Network. Come join the alliance.
Yeah.
It's me and Art holding down the fort right now.
I haven't played Snap in months. Maybe I'll start again.
Yeah. Give it a shot. Join the alliance.
It's fine.
You just exactly figured out why I picked the tag. Meh.
It's meh.
Join the Discord.
Yeah, join the Discord.
Yeah, that's the thing you can join us at.
It's totally a thing.
But yeah, that's all we got for now. I'm sure there will be more drunken hijinks before the end of the year. Definitely at Saratoga.
There has to be.
Yeah.
I don't know how much more my liver can take of cons.
I was so glad to do nothing Saturday night. For real. I went back to my hotel room. Empire Strikes Back was on.
Yeah.
I sat down, I'm just going to rest a minute. And then I fell asleep till 11:30.
Yeah. Oh, the epic story of Chris and the fucking midnight toilet.
Oh yeah. That was a whole nother. Yeah, I went back to sleep again. As much as I love Hacienda de Mexico, at 4 a.m., I had a full-on adventure at 4 a.m. It involved me going out to a gas station to get a beverage. I came back and I was doing battle with Montezuma's revenge, we'll say. I destroyed the toilet in my hotel. There's no other way to say it. There's no way to sugarcoat it. I fucking destroyed this toilet. And, like, I don't... Usually, like, you know, when you go to a hotel toilet, they have that, like, that power flush.
Yeah.
Like, no, there was no power flush because, like, I clogged the fuck out of this toilet. Like, yeah. So, like, it was a full-on decision. This is after I had been out, like, trying to, like, stumble around because I didn't have any money for the fucking vending machine.
Yeah.
I needed some fucking juice. So it's now, like, 4:45 in the morning. And, like, this is just the cherry on the literal shit Sunday that I experienced from 4 to 4:45 that morning. And it was just, like, a moment of, like, I quit. This is going to be a morning problem. Like, I just put the lid down, closed the door, and, like...
Turn the fan on.
Yeah, it's exactly what I did. And then had to sadly go out in the morning and be like,
Christ.
Oh, it was gross.
Oh, shit. Quality poop knife.
You won't believe this, but somebody clogged my toilet while I was... I would be lying to you if I sat here and did not consider for at least 30 seconds just leaving and not saying anything. Like, am I that big of a piece of shit?
Somebody gets paid for this.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Like, my bags were packed. Like, this was I wanted this to be the last thing I had to do because it was so embarrassing. Like, I was going to plunge, get the fuck out, and then just never be seen.
It's just like, what the fuck is that? Like a model of the Washington Monument?
So I am... Whatever, I didn't leave it, okay?
You're probably on a list.
Yeah. I should be after that. Oh, man. Those enchiladas were good.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit. I had the chimichanga.
Should have got that. I want to get that next time.
Was choice.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's
enough.
More than enough. Yeah. Whew.
So we're going to leave you with some words of wisdom and get the fuck out of here. Don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye.